Firstly, do we have Romanian FinTech Association members here? Let's see. Yes. Good. Thank you. Good mobilization. Okay. So I'm here. My name is Dan Cobeanu. I am here today with my colleagues Ana Maria Georgescu and Nick Bălăceanu. All of us are part of the board of the Romanian FinTech Association. I will briefly let them introduce themselves, and then I'll come back to myself. Ana.
Hello. Thank you for being here. I'm co-founder of an open banking provider company, Smart FinTech, an IT technology provider, company IT Smart Systems. I'm in the board of RoFintech and also in the board of European Digital Financial Association, which Romanian FinTech is part of.
Hi, my name is Nick Bălăceanu. I'm a vice president or board member of the FinTech Association. I have a couple of fintechs here in Romania. We do scoring, we do onboarding, we do stablecoins, and that's me.
Good. Okay. So as I said, Dan Cobeanu, board member, and I have two startups. Fărăgrijă.ro for Greg, yeah, to know how to say it. So fărăgrijă.ro, yeah. Thank you, Greg. Okay, it's an insurtech and also Proxy Cash, a new project that offers payment services on top of open banking infrastructure. And okay, tell you more a little bit about the Romanian FinTech Association, born in 2020. Nick, yes?
Yeah, founders.
Yeah, okay. And we are here for the purpose to support the companies that are developing fintech solutions in Romania. We started as 18 members. Now we have 37 beautiful fintech members and also 22 corporate members and supporting partners that help us in our journey to try to support and to develop the fintech ecosystem in Romania. What we do to support is firstly to give them feedback and help them navigate through the regulation side. We are working closely with the two regulators, the National Bank of Romania and the Financial Supervision Authority. And this is because our members are active in verticals like payments, open banking, crowdfunding, crowdlending, and insurtech, also identity. And also we are offering a very, very nice environment with very nice activities. We are bringing events to our members, events that are highly relevant. We are trying not to bring anything.
Cut it short. Say what you do. So
what I do, who?
as a fintech.
For the fintechs. But I will come in a short moment to you.
It takes too long. Come on, guys.
Have your sayings. Okay, so 2 questions. First, for Ana Maria. Tell us about Robi.
Robi is a local initiative. It's a Romanian Open Banking Initiative. This is the acronym Robi. It tries to build a cooperation framework in the open banking field, bridging players from open banking and the National Bank of Romania or other important entities, important players like banks. It is important because it can be a model that can be replicated in other regulatory areas. What Robi brought, and I think is a major win, is that this better communication cooperation lead to a better quality of the open banking infrastructure in Romania when compared to other geographies, which is great. This year, I think we will see some important milestone in open banking with PSD3 and PCR that will bring new obligation not only for the open banking but for banks and other financial institutions as well. We have seen some EBA clarifications a few days ago that again will change some items in the open banking fields. We were joking that the clarification that EBA issued a few days ago were something that we spoke in Parliament in Brussels 3 years ago. And so 3 years later, we have it here. But what is important is that through the Romanian FinTech associations, various verticals can join forces together in the regulatory space and combine their efforts to obtain more than being alone. Thank you.
I truly insist because I think it's very important. Can you tell us a little bit more about the clarification from EBA? Because you said that we were waiting for them, but I know that there are 3 of them that they're very, very important in actually scaling the open banking payments.
I think the main pillar and the main idea behind open banking in order to work is that open banking is a digital experience when it comes to either payments or account interrogation operations. The digital journey is crucial, so it has to be flawless, and anything less than flawless is an obstacle. And the clarification of EBA comes to enforce this. The quality of the traditional channel provided by the financial institutions has to be provided as well on the open banking channel in order to keep beer.
Come on, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Yeah.
No. No, sorry.
Don't. There you are.
Yeah.
I have to take the tray back or else they steal my life.
Thank you so much. So this is the main idea behind the clarifications. The idea is to bring quality on the open banking channel that can compare to the traditional channels as well.
Thank you. It is important to know that Romania, we think, and from what we've saw, it is the most developed country in the EU region regarding open banking payments and deep links.
And the National Bank of Romania was a partner that helped us a lot in this journey.
And the Romanian FinTech Association was a great factor that also pushed this further. So, okay, thank you, Ana Maria. Nick, how's the status on the electronic identity? Are we going to have our identity stored in a wallet, the Romanian identity stored in a wallet?
No, we are going into infringement for sure. This is what Romania is best at. And I see a lot of fintechs here. Thank you for coming. I think if you can stay unlicensed and innovate for as long as you can, that's the best. Some other companies, they insist on getting a license because the evaluation of the company grows. So we have here Netopia struggling, and hopefully they will get the license, and that's important for them. But for others like us, maybe a regulation, it's kind of obstructive, so we don't need it. But again, coming to your question, Dan, it's important to have a state digitalized. If we don't have the state digitalized, we just waste our time. Without a digital identity, you cannot have open banking, you cannot have anything else. We had a panel yesterday. We hope for the best. There are other countries doing better than us, but we are catching up. So I think we are doing well. If you ask me today, I don't know about tomorrow because we don't have a government, so they cannot sign papers. And I can tell you in terms of licenses, we are looking for CASP licenses. And we cannot have one in Romania because we don't have a prime minister to sign the papers. Once we have it, now we have two, but once we have one able to sign, hopefully we'll get a CASP license for everyone interested in crypto and stablecoins.
And your prognostic about ID in a wallet, Romanian ID in a wallet?
We are not going to have one. We don't need one. We can have private wallets first. We have here InfoCert, we have others guys interested in that. I know we have to invest, but sometimes that's the risk about So we have to understand where the market goes, where the state goes, where Europe goes. So I think we'll have it probably next year. But till then, we can have private wallets. So the private industry shouldn't stop because of the state. That's my point.
Thank you. Thank you. What I forgot to mention, because you rushed me in the beginning, is the fact that we are also a founding member of the EDFA, European Digital Finance Association. And through this, we have the possibility to give feedback on the EU legislation, of course, regarding fintech. Now, another question for you guys is, because I've seen a little bit of negativity in what Nick said, I would like to know, what do you like how it's working right now in the fintech ecosystem in Romania? Something good that you see that it's working and it's going in the right direction.
I like the fact that we will end up this year with 40 members in the Romanian Fintech Association, and I think this is a good indicator of the growth. I have seen more and more people wanted to build something or with entrepreneurial mindset. So this is something I have seen and I find it interesting. I think also in terms of initiatives in the regulatory space inside the association, this year I have started to see some other initiatives on different verticals in order to, I know, access fintech, be able to access different APIs, or I like that.
Okay, Nick?
On the positive side, we have that's good. We have more members, and this is nice. But what I see is that a lot of companies are growing, staying positive, cash flow positive. We see companies like Prime Dash here. They are so busy, they don't have time to attend our breakfast meetings. So
they're also from Oradea. Maybe that's a reason.
Yeah, not because they are here, because they work with MasterCard. They have large projects too, and they invested so much in that. So they need a break from what we do usually at the FinTech Association. So come to the FinTech Association, understand we can help, put you in touch with suppliers, with the government. But then take your license, and then we have 5 minutes. And then if you are busy, just do what you do best and make money. That's important. Make money. You have questions?
I know this gentleman.
Hi, so my name is Catalin from Prime Dash. We have a product, Prime Pay, in partnership with the MasterCard. I have a question for you, and especially on your position as a members of the FinTech Association. We are talking about open banking and payments done through open banking, that banks are right now opening more and more these type of channels. My question is, because I saw in multiple markets that we work, these type of payments or alternative payments are very present. However, adoption is very low. So how do you think that banks in Romania will force this type of payments from the perspective in which using a scheme network from Visa and MasterCard bring them lots of cash, but open banking will basically do it at the dime of the recent of the actual cost of the MDR. So, do you think they are motivated by something to push this type of open banking payments?
So the simple question is no. We can't expect from the banks to push the adoption of open banking. This is our job. The companies that are licensed in open banking and the ones that are building on top of open banking. And why you see that the technology exists but you don't have adoption is because we had friction on the user experience side until now, as Ana Maria said. But the regulation comes, and things like friction between the way a client pays through open banking and the way a client pays directly through his banking app need to disappear, and they are against the legislation. So this is where we will see adoption, when we will have a flawless experience and a frictionless experience.
You didn't answer the question, did he?
I did. The banks won't push. This is the. They have to. They have to, and we've seen this happening. There are banks that have a good journey, customer journey.
I think, but this is a personal opinion, just a personal opinion. It's a disclaimer. Yeah, I think that the initial open banking idea should have taken into consideration another commission model, in which the banks should be part of, not being left outside of the payment chain. And that's why it's very hard to go, because otherwise account-to-account payments are, from technologically perspective, really good. Yeah, now is a commercial issue, and I don't know what will be the future. I mean, on the market side, there is demand. This is for sure something that we see on the market. On the other side, in order to grow in the expected time frame, because we are growing but not in the expected time frame, and it's really difficult to go that slow, because it will take too much time to reach a decent adoption. But on the other side, maybe banks can use open banking and do obtain a monetization model otherwise than traditional commission. I mean, build their own products that can bring added value and embed open banking services from other banks, for example.
I want to disagree a little bit with you, because banks have actually a business case now. What open banking does, it's a technology shortcut to a bank payment. So the user still uses the bank's app, yeah? This is what we have right now. So that user needs to have a bank app. It needs to have a contract with that bank. It has fees on that contract. Either they have it on the app, either they have it on each transaction, depends. So they are making money. 2 minutes, okay. So they are making money, maybe not as much as they would like, but there is nothing as a free meal in open banking, not even for banks. So we need to understand this, and we need to put this on the table, because I've heard it a lot of times that a bank comes and says, okay, for me it's not a business. Well, it actually is, because we are creating adoption and traction to your app. So it is a business.
So Katalin, is about use cases. If we the private fintechs bring use cases to the banks, then they work with us. So, but they expect us to bring the cases, the users, everything, compliance. That's the only way. That's the only way to go ahead, and I think we can do that. Look at them; they are scared of stablecoins. They were scared of open banking. They were scared of everything else. I was in a meeting with some bankers, so they are scared of everything. That's a good opportunity for us to take whatever is on the table, make money, just like you do. So that's the future, right? So 30 seconds left. Dan, if you wanna.
Nick, if you would have a magic wand.
I have a magic wand.
What thing that you improve in fintech? Only one thing.
Stay unregulated. Don't try to get a license first. That's the wrong way in Europe. If you do that in the US, that's okay. But in Europe, stay unregulated.
Ana Maria, your magic wand, what would do?
For the fintechs?
Yeah.
Smart money.
Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you.